The biggest mistake is keeping Nnamdi Kanu alive and not killing him in Kenya. Kenyan officer confessed, exposed Malami. All right. My dear listeners, I greet you all. I greet you all this very day. God bless you as you all pay attention to this very broadcast. It's been wonderful having you. Thank you so much. Kenya officer has finally spoken at length, revealing why Nnamdi Kanu was alive after 8 days detention in Kenya and why he wasn't killed. He has gone as far as exposing the sponsors of this extradition and what saved Nnamdi Kanu from being silently killed in Kenya. It's mind-blowing, my dear listeners. That's to tell you that God really saved this guy. God really rescued him, and the Spirit of God was with him. The Spirit of God was with Nnamdi Kanu. Yes. Before then, please deem it fit to quickly hit on the right subscribe buttons and subscribe to this very channel to get our daily updates. The IPOP leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ought to have been assassinated, but was so lucky to have been extradited to Nigeria. The original plan was to assassinate him in Kenya and not to even hear about him. The officer of Kenya police who made this information available to the newsmen has claimed innocent. It was actually a day after he was kidnapped and taken to the secret room. The IPOP leader, who was blinded with clothes, never knew where he was. At that moment, he was totally unconscious and could have been killed. So lucky he was not killed but allowed to stay in Kenya for 8 days before he was demanded by the Nigerian extraditors. Now, he has gone as far as exposing who the extraditors are, and he said they are his brothers, the ones who are very close to him in Nigeria, probably in the southeast. He never said it was actually from the Nigerian government, but from the ones who claim to be his brothers. The IPOP leader was betrayed right from home and he was extradited by his own loved ones. It's so disappointing that the ones who he loved are the ones who paid for his extradition. My dear listeners, this is the third time this is coming to us, that the extraditors, the original extraditors of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, are the people who are the people from the southeast. They said it. They said it. Don't forget that this happened that very year Nnamdi Kanu dismissed the Fulanis in the southeast using the ESN. Hope you know that. That same year was the year he got kidnapped and extradited. You understand? Yes, that was the same year. And you know, the people in the southeast who were against him and fighting against him for chasing the Fulanis away are our southeast governors, people like Governor Hope Uzodinma, Governor Umahi, Ugwai, and you know, in fact, 3 out of the 5 southeast governors were against Nnamdi Kanu, to the extent that they have to quickly introduce Ebibiago. For you to know that these people are not far from this confession. If you want to know truly the people who actually did this thing, look at their action as at then. They quickly introduced Ebibiago, unknown to them that Ebibiago will turn out to be a betrayer and the main kidnappers in the southeast. You see that? When they discovered that Ebibiago has failed them, they knew it that, wow, ESN will now take over again. They quickly planned his extradition. So this very witness who made this revelation has refused to disclose his name, but is an officer of Kenya. He has claimed to be innocent of the of the uh, of the sin of the accusation, but was available for that very was among the officers that got Nnamdi arrested, but he never knew the original plan was to get him killed. He said the IPOB leader was so lucky enough not to be killed, but to be extradited down to Nigeria. You see that? That was what he said. So for this to be said, it means that Nnamdi Kanu was so